Um, so yeah, internet's fine, game didn't crash, I just don't know what happened there. It was weird. That's all I can say. It was weird. But we are back. Everything seems to be good now. And we're gonna continue. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them.
We can't guarantee her safety here.
You're right. All right, fine.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped the floor with them, I'll go find you all.
Gonna murk some mercs. Do we have to run? Oh, do we just run away? Okay. How's everybody doing today? I guess I should do an intro, because it technically is a new video. Hello, hello everybody, it's Rain. Today we are playing Genshin Impact, Act 2 of the Sumeru Archon quest. We actually started on a separate stream, but game crash. So we finished Act 1 on the last stream, it's over on our channel, and now we're just continuing.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in shock?
Yeah, I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
She's literally dying.
You sure you're okay?
I'm scared for her, honestly.
I'll be fine after some rest.
Don't worry, she's tough.
Yeah, don't worry.
Getting Tepe vibes. Honkai has traumatized me too much. I expect everyone to die now. Like, literally everyone.
My lady, traveler, found ya.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wasn't that hard.
You took care of them so fast.
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Nah, I just checked.
Dia, your arm.
Oh, she got hurt.
This? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Wait, she's a greatsword user? Interesting.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
It was a very expensive greatsword, I take it.
Hey,
Oh,
Miss
Dia.
Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry, and I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry, am I?
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
She's so cute. I love her. Their relationship is so adorable.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to...
Truly.
No problem.
I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone.
Just give me 1 second real quick. I'm gonna look at something. She got the COVID cough. No, don't say such things. I will be with you in like 2 seconds.
The world remains constant over the centuries. But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
I'm still here, I
Transitory.
promise. I just wanted to get a screenshot. Okay. I gotta bring up the chat. Alright. I had to get all that situated because we were in the middle of a cutscene, so I couldn't, like, do it during. So, I'm assuming we're gonna go to the festival now. No. Down to a bench. That makes sense too. She needs to sit and rest and recover from the COVID. Oh, dude, she actually sounds like she's dying. Which is terrifying.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go.
Just how serious is your illness?
I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Elazar.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Same thing as Kali.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it a long time ago. Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me so that I can live for that much longer. However, I know. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even
I
know
could
that I
date that
existed.
bench. Did you seriously
Since
just
I
say
was a
that,
child,
Thomas?
all I could do
No,
was sit on my
bad.
bed
Squirt
and stare at
bottle.
everything
Don't be
outside
like
of my
Lucy.
window. I'm sure my family
Posing
was
for
worried
dogs.
and disappointed in me for
Thomas
running
out here
away,
posing
but
for benches.
I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival.
Oh no, my dogs
The
just started
joy
barking.
on
Oh
everyone's
no.
faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dia. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least,
She like
many
fully
people will
expects to
remember that I
die. Can't we
once
just take her
existed
to
in this world.
Tanari? Tanari was curing her before. I was being sarcastic that
As
time.
long as you don't forget
That's good.
Paimon also won't forget about you.
Dude, this is literally
Even
just
if
what
you
happened in
forget
Honkai.
Paimon will still remember you.
Thank you two so much.
Like
I
literally,
apologize for the depressing conversation.
May was like,
this
you'll
is
never
out of
die,
character
you'll
for
never
me.
disappear because I'll remember your story. And that's what's happening with Dunyazard, and it's like hitting home. It hurts.
To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
Right.
All right. Isn't it almost time?
Yeah, for the festival. Let's go. Let's go. Finally.
Isn't
Finally.
the dance of
Let's go.
Sub-Zero's about to begin? It's the part of the festival that I've been looking forward to the most.
I have two. Let's go.
Nilu will recreate that
Lizard
legendary
lady.
scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sub-Zero's festival will conclude amid everyone's
I still think
applause
Mobius
and
is going to
blessings.
be the original Dendro Archon.
And with that, my wish will also...
Then what are we waiting for?
And I'm gonna
Let's go to
explain
the
that in a minute.
stage.
Yeah, we should still make it in time.
Alright, why do I think Mobius is going to be the original Dendro Archon from Honkai Impact 3rd? Because one, she is very, like... I don't know, she's like the researcher, the mad scientist lady in Honkai Impact. She has a lot to do with snakes, so does Sumeru. The literal disease that is infecting people, I honestly don't remember what it was called. It gives them like scales and slowly kills them. And we know like the black serpent is like the reason for it. Serpents that cause it is the old Dendros Archons, aka Mobius's lingering will or something. That would be so cool, because you know how Andreas is like a ghost.
Inactivity serves no
And
purpose whatsoever.
Makoto became the tree. And Honkai, I just think that would be such a cool concept. And it would tie another Genshin and Honkai character, like Raiden Shogun and Raiden Mei, Yai Miko and Yai Sakura. It would just be so nice to see Mobius. Though, in all honesty, if Mobius ever becomes a playable character in Genshin, I'm gonna wail for her. Alright, let's continue.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
No, not
I think I
Linu.
just saw the Academia's Grand
Nilu?
Sage. Why is he here in person?
Because we're celebrating Lesser Lord instead of Greater
The
Lord.
Dance of Sub-Zerus is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zerus festival. If we can't perform it...
The Sub-Zero's festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the Academia can host such an event.
But you refuse to, and it's an event that's supposed to happen.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
I want to kill them both.
How did things turn out like this?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zerus festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with
If you
them.
force their hand too much, the situation could get ugly.
This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're right. Things would only get worse.
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason?
No, because it's a part of your culture. Fucking idiot.
Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
Do the dance anyway.
When we
I'll kill him
return,
for you.
have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyargarbaha Day that prohibits public art performance.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zerus Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilu, are you okay? Oh, Junior's
I feel like he's gonna die, and when he does, I'm gonna be super happy.
Saw that...
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? And what about the atmosphere on the stage? Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. No. They just threatened to investigate the organizers. If we were caught...
The Grandmaster not right.
Nilu,
Yeah, he's not.
It's all right. Don't worry about
I love
it.
that tattoo on her back. It's interesting.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zero so much. I don't want you to have any regrets.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough.
It's so sad.
It would be too risky
I wanted to see the
continue
dance so
Sub-Zerus festival
much.
at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
If you say so. But you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zero's festival, right?
She might
we'll
not be
make sure the
alive.
next one is a smashing success.
The next one. Yes. Okay. It's a promise. It will be a smashing success.
She's not gonna live that long. I feel like that's why she's so anxious for this one to be a success. Is
Out. Those heartless geezers.
there anything else we can do?
It really is okay. There's nothing we can do
I
about
was
it.
so looking forward to the dance, though.
Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have...
The Sub-Zero Festival was forced to come to an unfortunate close.
A lot happened today. It's a shame the festival ended the way it did.
Yep. People are assholes.
Nero and Dinyarzad promised to make the next
Why can't we just go in our teapot? Like, seriously, why do we keep, like, stealing rooms from people?
Is running out of time. Yeah.
It feels like the game, like, just completely forgot the teapot exists.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project is entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow
From where? What? What was that? We just, like, had a glitch in the Matrix.
It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed. We should go meet Dinyarzad right away.
I feel like she's not gonna be... I have a bad feeling. I just have a bad feeling. Oh, okay. She's there. Alright. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. I was afraid for a second there.
Good morning, Dinyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You seem kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
Wait, what the fuck?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
What?
Sure. Traveler? Why are you just standing there? What?
No! No! I don't want to be in a time loop.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
I don't want to be in a time loop. Can we not be in this time loop? Thanks. Time loops are horrible. I hate those plot lines.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
You are quite well.
They're all pleb, actually. What?
It's one of the Sub-Zero's
The Traveler
festival's
looks
traditions.
pissed, but I know he's just
People
confused.
used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Something seems really familiar.
Appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind of food.
The moon signifies...
Wait a moment.
It's escaping me for now. What?
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh,
I guess so.
Right. It means illusions and lie. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun
This
will
is
surely...
deja vu.
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just...
Guess that was still pretty interesting. So, where to next?
I don't want to talk to the Flower Knight. Can we just see the dance?
Right now.
Cheated the system. I cheated the system. Go, Yai. Yeah, Miko's looking at this dude like, what the fuck are you wearing?
All right, soldiers. Now that you...
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Skip.
What's going on?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers.
Skip.
Oh, do you want some...
What's the...
Skip.
And there's also lip...
Traveler?
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left...
Number 4. That's definitely number 4.
Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon bet you had incredible luck.
This
and
just
Paimon
now.
was right.
I don't think it was luck.
Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously random.
I think I'm having deja vu.
Very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Slept into a coma.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? You're just gonna walk off like that?
I guess. Go to the tavern. But doesn't she get attacked? If we leave her, won't she get attacked? You feel deja vu from dreams? Interesting. I get that, though.
A feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've already experienced whatever is going on. In that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. But that's just our brains playing tricks on us.
No, we've lived this day.
So, why'd you run here in such a hurry?
I wanted to do something normally I never would.
So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you still get that same feeling of deja vu.
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat?
1 coconut caramel cake, please.
Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say, you've got good taste. I'll give this order to the kitchen.
Ew.
Coconut charcoal cake? Isn't it
Oh, charcoal, not caramel.
bird
Whoops.
thing that didn't look tasty at all? Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You'd never normally order something like this.
Yeah. That sounds awful.
That thing? Are you really gonna eat it?
Please don't.
Isn't this going a bit too far?
Here goes.
How was it?
His eyes got huge. Oh my god.
Paimon that it tasted awful.
No, it actually tastes really good.
Then, you mean...
It's flavor.
That's impossible. We were just talking about how gross it looked. So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu?
I couldn't get rid of it after all.
Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times, even though we aren't regulars.
Wait, how many times have we done this already?
How about we go out again and try something else?
How many times have we done this already? Because this is implying that we've already done this. And the first time we did it probably wasn't actually the first time. Oh god. I hate these stories! Ugh. Mainly because they just hurt my brain. So I don't know how many people have watched The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, but there was a time loop episode, couple episodes, and I hated them, but also loved them.
Hey, Dinyarzad is sitting by yourself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dinyarzad. We meet again. Why are you sitting here all by yourself?
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but thankfully Dia came to my rescue. I started to feel unwell after that, so
Again,
I
we
sat
should have
down
stayed
here.
with her.
Kidnappers? Oh my goodness, are you hurt?
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but it isn't serious.
Whew. That's a big relief. But, Dunyarzad, you seem a little down today. It's the Sub-Zero's festival, and you've been looking forward to it so much.
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive physical exertion or strong emotions tend to aggravate my illness. Besides, no matter how amazing today
She's
may
gonna
be,
die.
it is but a single day.
I don't
After however
care.
many more days,
I don't
my time
care
will come to
how
an
many
end.
days we have to live through this. It's just pounding home that she is not okay.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's
We need to send
really
her to
got you
Tonari
down right now.
now, before she dies.
It really is fine. I don't mind.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Huh? Did something happen?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already experienced something that's happening right now?
I feel like she
Deja
would
vu?
feel it all the time.
No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling deja vu, I suppose I would already be used to it.
Oh, Paimon sees. Then, is it only the two?
Well, maybe ask someone.
Eros is about to begin. Let's go.
Can't we just, like, punch the knowledge dudes out and let us see the dance? If the day's gonna repeat anyway, let's see the dance. I love how everything comes in frames.
With your lack
weird
of
times.
intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers.
Just throw the dude off the stage. Who cares?
Eyesore.
We're in a time loop. It doesn't matter.
When we
Let's see the damn
have the scribe
dance.
draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
Hello, hello, everybody.
The
Hi.
Sub-Zero's
I see
festival.
more people popping up.
Go celebrate
Hi.
the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Okay, they're gone. Can we do the performance now? We're in a time loop anyway. Who cares? Day's gonna repeat anyway. Let's see it.
Milu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
Screw him.
It's
Let's do it
okay.
anyway.
There's nothing we can do about it.
Screw him. Let's
I've
do
been
it
really
anyway.
looking forward to this. I don't want you to have any regrets.
Yeah,
It
screw
truly
it.
is
Do it
unfortunate,
anyway.
but I don't want to cause trouble for anyone. Didn't the Grand Sage say that he might investigate the organizers?
True, but... Well, okay. I'll just have to try again next year.
The next festival. I probably won't be around by then.
Wait,
I called it.
what did you just say?
I called
no,
it.
nothing. I'll be
Oh
heading
no,
back
I
to rest.
called it.
Thank you for your
It's
help,
gonna
everyone.
be. It's gonna be Tepe all over again. They're gonna get us attached to the side character, and they're gonna die at the end of the quest. For some reason, I feel like this outcome has already occurred.
Did Dunyarzad already go back? We should also return and get some sleep.
No, because then it's just gonna loop us again. The Sub-Zero Festival was forced to come to an abrupt conclusion.
In the end, you still couldn't figure out what that deja vu feeling was all about? Maybe it really was because of exhaustion.
I'm feeling pretty groggy.
Same here. That's why Paimon stopped thinking about it halfway through the day.
Paimon's philosophy. If you don't think about it,
How about we
it
settle
can't
in and get a
hurt
good
you.
night's sleep? For now, we can
Oh,
chalk
that
things up to
glitch.
exhaustion.
I did
We
not
can
like
do
that
more thinking
glitch.
tomorrow.
And now there's a squirrel on the roof.
Observing
Beep.
a modest drop in the output of Jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Observe the modest drop of the output Gina energy value remains with a normal.
Continue to monitor the variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
I'm confused. I'm very confused. Oh no.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep? Anyway, we should go meet
It's one of those.
Dunyarzad right away.
Remember when we were in the chasm, guys? Everyone, Paimon specifically, felt really, really tired, and everyone felt like they were experiencing time differently, in different lengths. Like for the Traveler, it was only for a few days. Ito said he felt like it was been months. Paimon says it's been weeks. But in reality, it's only been a day. Is that like the same phenomenon, but instead of everyone thinking time is moving at a different pace, it's looping, which is interesting because they're showing the same symptoms. Here we go again. Back in the time loop. Okay, I hate this. It's trippy and I don't like it.
Keep you waiting.
It makes you think.
Not at all. I arrived early.
Huh?
She seems really tired.
Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry.
She sounds
Shall
like
we go?
she's dying.
Let's start with the stalls over there.
Great idea. Let's get going. Traveler?
She sounds like she's dying, like it is killing her. This seems all too familiar. Oh my god. I am honestly scared that this is gonna kill her. If Paimon and the Traveler feel tired, and she already
thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship
had
that the
trouble
children
like
can enjoy the Sub-Zero's festival.
walking around the festival.
Oh, are you interested in Yalda candies?
Not much of a chip.
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random.
I'm gonna pick a different one
And
each
there's
time.
also-
I don't know how many times we have to do it, but I'm gonna pick a different one each time.
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Number 4.
Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all.
It was the only option. Oh, we're remembering. We're remembering. Nice. How many times have we done this?
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck. Paimon's not really interested in the other foot.
Wait. How did you know?
What? He was right about all of them?
Yeah.
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all
I'm
those
God.
boxes this morning, and they've been sealed ever since. Mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some
Yes.
kind of magic trick? This is way too freaky.
Tell us what's going on. Since
Time
when
loop.
did you get superpowers? Traveler?
Kusanagi! Nice is nice. Just now, that was
Where are you going?
Teresa Apocalypse, also known as Lesser Lord Kusanagi.
Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kind
Where'd she go? There she goes. There she goes! God of Wisdom! Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Ah, we get to meet her. Yay. Cool, 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 cool. Hopefully. There she goes. Go, go, go. Chase the god. Just chase after the god. And also me.
What are you looking
There's a bird in the cage.
Why did we come here?
Wait, they said that they use birds to talk sometimes, right? Glitch there, over there.
What?
Yeah, the bird's gone. Oh my gosh, this is trippy. 1 second, I gotta fix my chat real quick. I knocked my phone over and my chat closed. Okay. Where'd she go? Oh, she's right there! You are Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Oh no, not internet problems right now. Stop it! Of course it would happen right now. Of course it would happen right now.
Look!
She still looks like a child, though. You really shouldn't simp for her.
What's happening here? Why are there 2 Dunyarzad's? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you?
Alert.
I'm sure you already know how to use this.
It's gold. Why is it gold?
A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's inside? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon?
Let's use it together, Paimon.
Well, this seems kinda sketchy, but...
It's alright, I trust her.
This is what we should do.
Oh, did we get all the memories from the other alternative, like, universes? Memories.
This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival?
A lot.
Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized.
She's so cute.
What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago. Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule was just your means of showing our minds the way.
Okay, interesting.
What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the 2 of us? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you 2 received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness.
What's wrong with Dunyarzad over there?
A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met.
I'm confused.
That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left.
Break out of the cycle?
Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
Nahida? I know. You introduced yourself before.
Good. You passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories?
So that's her name?
You know
Interesting.
what's going on? Oh, wait. Please don't tell Paimon even you don't know. Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a samsara. You,
A samsara.
me, and everyone else are all stuck inside a one-day samsara.
Samsara means illusion, right? Because Shattered Samsara is the name of Fuha's chapter in Honkai Impact, and it's when she's the Hersher of Sentience, and she creates the false world, the illusion, the samsara. Alright, yeah, I know Thomas. Like I said, they've dealt with the samsara in Honkai as well. Shattered Samsara was Fuha's chapters.
As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth, like bits of information and subtle hints.
She got bare toes.
For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness.
So she's a healer. Good to know.
Doing well at all.
I was hoping that we'd have a healer god. And I figured it'd have to be Hydro or Dendro, so...
If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall. You sure love to use weird analogies.
Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
Let me collect my thoughts. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, we literally just turned into freaking Danganronpa.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times. And
Zach Aguilar actually getting some voice lines. Okay.
Did he mean something more?
Okay.
And lies. What do they all mean?
Deja
What's happening
vu.
right now?
Time
That
loop?
should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day. The Grand Sage said, we've already experienced...
Summit conclusion?
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. A pity.
Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense. It feels like time's just repeating itself.
A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information.
Okay, I'm gonna take a guess.
Unfortunately, I can't give you any more hints.
I'm gonna take a guess. Alright? This is mainly based off of Honkai knowledge and the ley lines that we know of Genshin. I don't think the day is repeating. I think this is the next day, but the events of the day keep repeating because the world keeps replaying them. I think someone is trying to mess with the ley lines and it's causing an unusual phenomenon, samsara, which is kind of like a time loop. But technically, because we aren't reliving the day, we get deja vu because we are continuing on living. Our memories aren't getting wiped. They're still, like, within us. I don't know. That's just kind of my guesses. We'll see. And that's why Junior Zod is getting worse, by the way. If a time loop was happening, then Junior Zod would be reversed back in time. Her health would be fine. And we wouldn't be getting exhausted. Her health would keep repeating back to the way it was that first day, but it's not. It's getting worse and worse and worse because she's being forced to relive the same events, that exhausting day over and over again.
The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends.
Okay. I feel like we're being watched. When we're being shown like far away, it just gives me the feeling that we're being watched.
To save Junior Zod, we have to escape the samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival. And to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. The truth.
Okay.
Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so we must have missed something, right? Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but let's go talk to people again. It's more productive than sitting here and scratching our heads.
Alright.
Why don't we start with those stall owners?
No, I feel like that's not helpful though. We already talked to them, and I feel like that would be the first thing that we would have done before. You? What's up, you?
Hey there!
Hey, it's you guys again. Where's your cultured friend?
She's feeling a little unwell.
I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just yesterday. Huh? What brought this about? I hurried back from the forest yesterday, and I'm selling produce here today. I haven't felt anything strange.
In your religious class?
What kind of philosophical nonsense is this? Hey, didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream.
Are we stuck in a
with.
dream? Oh my god, wait.
Everyone dreaming?
Avid told me in our last stream that there's something called the Tree of Dreams, which is probably holding all of Sumeru's dreams in exchange for like the infinite knowledge, weird mind connection thing that they have, right? We know Dottore in the last Tavat trailer or whatever was in Sumeru doing a what did he call it? A experiment in blasphemy, and he was burning a tree. What if that's what's going on? What if Dottore is in Sumeru right now, fucking with the Tree of Dreams / ley lines? What if we get to meet Dottore?
True. It's so weird that people here don't dream.
That'd be so cool.
Why is that? Anyway, if this all really were just a dream, we would have woken up a long time ago.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me?
We actually
in
ran
person?
into a situation.
Ooh, I knew it. I told you. The god's divination is highly accurate. You just...
You're really excited about this, huh?
He's just a con artist.
That's exactly why we came back. Help us better understand it.
Okay. I feel like it's not him that's important, though.
So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost your wallet or fell for a scam. What you just said, are you serious?
Paimon knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of your divination. The moon, illusions, and lies. It really felt like an omen.
Okay.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related to what's going on. Can you read any more into it?
But is it actually, though?
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything more specific is beyond the reach of mere mortals. The book only says...
What do you guys think is going on? If you haven't done it,
fears,
leave a comment. What do you think is going on?
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune telling is just fortune telling. It's no good for practical problems. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but
you're just dabbing.
She always thinks we're playing pranks on her. If we tap into Dia's strong sense of responsibility as a mercenary, then she'll definitely take us seriously.
Okay.
At this time of day, Dia's probably just finished beating up those kidnappers. Let's go find her.
Okay. I can't move. Oh, okay. It was just loading. That scared me. I was like, oh no, did it crash again?
I'm fine, my lady.
The stream's a little grainy, but...
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous gang
of kidnappers just had ambushed you.
Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyarzad, I could have went all out. Anyway, can you do something for me?
You want the Traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get that right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
Okay. Dia's claymore.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then she was injured because she wasn't
Oh,
used to a new weapon.
Don't lag right now. It's getting good. Bad internet connection.
The moon illusion.
Okay, now.
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't.
People from Sumeru do not
People
dream.
in Sumeru don't dream. Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds.
Okay.
Hello, traveler.
You just got injured because you aren't used to your current greatsword.
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. What's going on?
Alright, so
We're living in a time loop. Let's do the time warp again.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
Haven't you noticed something off about Dunyarzad?
She's quieter than usual. Uninterested in anything and really gloomy.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
My lady, are you angry?
No. Come with us. I'll show you something.
All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunya...
We're gonna go take her back to be like, look. Oh no, we're gonna go down to the festival. I still think we should be able to see the dance. I mean, it's not like they can stop us considering... Oh no, we are going back up here. Because, time loop. I feel like we should have been able to see it at least once. Cuisinale!
Nahida! We brought a friend! Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
She's just gonna sense it, though. She's gonna sense it. See, yes, but sense, that's different.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
You can see her?
Wow, how perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment. What happened?
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself.
On an infinite loop.
So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point.
But they're killing
from the
people.
Archon, the Academia's sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
Nadia, can you tell us everything you know about the Akasha?
Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha!
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It can...
A gnosis can do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the gnosis of Sumeru's Archon.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, "The
Are we gonna steal the
relies on the
Gnosis?
power of a Gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and it grants knowledge to the people."
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and
Does a
grants knowledge
backflip.
to the people. Wait.
What's up?
I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha?
Most information in the Akasha comes from the Airman Soul.
Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you think?
People from
People
Sumeru
in
don't
Sumeru
dream.
don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a Gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. My mind feels exhausted.
Okay, and then
What's
deja vu.
happening right now seems...
I feel like it's this one.
That doesn't sound right.
No?
I need to... That doesn't sound right. I need... Okay,
I guess this one was it.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it, my head's been feeling unusually heavy. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
Probably. But how would it do that?
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there?
So
we don't know any specifics.
Take it out. It's in your ear.
What's the point of doing something like that?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
You hate what word? It's worth a shot.
Yeah. I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy.
Everyone moves the Akasha terminal.
How does everyone feel?
Actually, I also noticed something else.
What is it?
I feel at the end of every day.
Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about.
Brain? You hate the word brain?
That sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
I heard the same in the port.
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
Oh no.
Trevor, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't
It's getting
messing with
darker.
us. There was definitely a beep.
It's getting
but
darker.
We took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
But we cannot lose all of our progress.
They do not care. They're just gonna kill everyone. Holy shit! Oh my gosh.
Paimon remembers everything!
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
At the end of last night.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that?
We've been implanted with another form of a terminal.
But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom?
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself.
I guess I'm the moon.
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination?
By the way, guys, I just wanted to point out,
knowing
Nahida.
who I am won't help you get closer to the truth. So
I don't
you should
know
focus on other things.
what
Don't get
implications this
distracted
has,
missing
and it might have
clues.
nothing to do with it. But if you guys don't know, the symbol that she's wearing on her chest, it looks like the symbol for fire stacked on self of each other, but with like flipped in Japanese, right? Of course, it could mean something completely different, like it could mean like wisdom or dendro or grass or something, like in Indian. But it literally just sticks out to me, like, because she has an upside down heart too. I don't know why I'm pointing it out, but
Okay then.
it's like the first thing I look at every time I see her.
helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her.
Aw, that's a cool little cutscene. Like the sketch style. I like how like the little clock came into it too. That was cute.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Hold on, something's not right.
Dia?
What's
didn't get
wrong?
hurt.
Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs.
Amateurs? Kids? What?
Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
During your battle.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar.
Interesting.
It's as
She's
if
gotten used
I've
to
already
it.
used it to fight a countless number of battles.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think?
Could it be because we removed our Kasha terminal?
Yeah! Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
We'll know for sure at the end of the day.
I have no clue what you two are talking about, but it's still dangerous here, so...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around?
How did you know what I was gonna say?
Forget it. Go and do your thing.
So we're not bringing her with us this time. Why not? I'm so confused. Are we following them back this time?
Whew. It's finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight.
I don't think it's broken.
What kind of an answer is that?
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been?
That's true.
Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, And the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival.
Okay, no more! Paimon's brain is already shut down.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away.
Did she seriously just say anxiety dookie?
Did Paimon hear you correctly?
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a dook-dook. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so strange?
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. You were sounding
Dendro God just straight up talking about taking a dump.
Yeah. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to relax. Let's go back to our room.
And the beep, so we're still stuck in the time loop. She said we made progress, not that we made it out though, so we must be getting close. Can't we just follow the Grand Sage or whatever?
We're still in the same day.
But we remembered this time.
Nahida,
Oh,
you
we're already here. Never mind.
Last night that we didn't break out of the samsara? Why did you tell us?
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach.
Taking a Duke I'm using that. You do you, my man.
Rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds.
Paimon thought that Duke did that! Whatever. Guess you were looking out for us after all.
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast.
I mean, she has met us on like 40 days.
Even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it?
Got it.
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat.
I feel like they
So,
should
Traveler,
definitely piece it together that she's the
yesterday
Dendro
help
God,
you
just
gain a new
saying.
understanding of the situation?
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
Nahida's fight skill has still improved.
Oh yeah, you're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical condition should also reset.
Yeah,
So,
I said that earlier.
What's your new hypothesis?
The moon, illusions, and lies.
Mythical
What do they
butterfly,
all
Duke
mean?
Duke. Hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Nice to meet ya.
Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. And Dia
Yeah,
was able
like
to
that's why I
use
said
her
earlier, the
experiences
day
to
is
avoid injury in later
not
samsara
repeating, it's like the
cycles.
memory of the day is repeating. You're definitely new here.
If
Well,
all
it's
our
nice to meet
memories of
you.
a day are
Hello,
erased
hello.
At the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive the same day.
I love how
again
many
and
voice
again.
lines the Traveler's getting.
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is
Have
the
you finished this
manifestation of the God
Archon
of
quest,
wisdom's
Mysterious
power.
Butterfly?
It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace.
Okay, we read that.
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals.
Greetings, Zoopers. You're not that weird,
We've already
Thomas. I've met
experienced
stranger
the
people.
Sub-Zero's
Mist is
festival
pretty
many
strange.
times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual
Good, good, good.
samsara.
I would hate for people to get spoiled.
Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. That doesn't sound right. If all our memories of a...
Wait, is that it? Our memories are getting deleted every night? We aren't in a time loop.
Oh, then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories.
That's so creepy!
Wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense.
True.
A brilliant deduction.
Nahida, tell us
She
if
knew
we're
this
right
all
or
along.
wrong.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
It's definitely up there, like it's funny, but I think the best line in Genshin is still Yae Miko calling out Goro and being like, you just really want the traveler to curl up with your tail, don't ya?
Why don't you
During
go talk to Miss Dia again?
Goro's
She
hangout
might learn
event. I think it's
something
still
new.
like my favorite line in the game.
She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go!
Alright, so we have to go grab her. But Duke is definitely up there. It's very funny. I just think it's so funny because she looks like a child, so she's the one that has the potty joke, even though she's probably one of the oldest characters in the game. So, mysterious butterfly. Oh, mysterious. Mythical butterfly. I don't know why I said mysterious. Who is your favorite character in Genshin?
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
And are they your main DPS?
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well,
Never.
You're still getting used
You
to
are
your
a
new
queen.
greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so...
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her
Butterflies
today?
are also Zhao,
I've
though.
gotten a little sick of doing it.
We don't need to actually explain anything.
Oh, that works.
Even though...
What
like,
happened to
used
you
it many
guys while I was
times.
gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Yes. The mushroom cult.
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
All right then, let me get this straight.
Very
You're
good
telling me that
choices.
my body's already gotten used to this great sword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Pretty much.
Your memory's being erased every day.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zeru's festival
I have
day
all of
after
them
day,
except
then
for
what happened to
Yomiya.
the
I
things
do not
we
have
used,
Yomiya.
the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's
I
no
thought of
way I
that
would...
too. But if the sages were behind this...
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything. It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible.
You have proof?
It's literally the first thing Thomas always brings up when
You two are surprisingly serious about this
when someone new
nonsensical
joins the
discussion.
stream. He's like,
Fine,
"Cult."
I'll play along. Come with me. Miss Dunyarzad, please come along as well. I still
It's kind
can't
of an
guarantee that
inside
this
joke.
area is safe.
I don't know if you've done the Chasm quest, but there's that talking mushroom at the bottom of it, and when I first saw it, I was on stream,
Wants to show us
and I
something
like
this time.
was doing that quest, and it started talking, and I flipped out and was like, "Oh my God, it's God! It's God! I'm starting a religion!" And now everyone says we have a cult, so I guess we have a cult. Chasm, though, that was a fun quest.
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What a...
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional
Technically,
fighter.
I didn't. You
My
just
martial
wanted to
school
know
has
what I
always
thought the
emphasized the
Jesuses
importance of
were.
refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate.
But here's
That's
the thing,
why I remember
if every day was a
mark on the
festival,
dummy,
would you even
as well
train on
as
it?
my state of mind as I made each strike. It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Really
Yeah, it is a world quest, so it's
What
just
if they use some fancy machine to
some of the
carve
normal
every
world
single
quests down in the
mark?
chasm.
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace
But
an artist's
that
painting
giant glowing
because
mushroom in the
the former
chasm,
has
it
no
talks.
spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training.
That makes sense.
Hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
I'm confused now.
Back to square
How do we
one.
convince her after that?
But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime.
We're not in time loop.
Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now?
Kokomi and Ganyu's banners will be up at midnight your time. I hope so. I mean, we still have 2 days over where I am until their banners are up. It says 2 days and
Feels
20
like
hours.
Everything's been strange
So,
lately. Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution! Paimon can't believe it! Did we
It is
miss
really
this?
strange.
Because how about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
okay. So maybe there is a reason why we never left. Hi, Nahida. Also known as Lesser Lord Kusanale.
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also
Have you ever
aren't
tried
in
to
the
leave
real
the
world.
city?
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
Did we pass out or something when we tried to leave the
It is
city?
true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town.
Which is weird.
That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Maybe this is the key.
Yep, something here's definitely fishy.
Beep. I hate that beep now. It's literally just like you're doomed to repeat the same day forever. But it is nice to know that we're not actually in a time loop.
About that, well, where should Paimon begin?
What do you mean?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you.
Another message? From who?
Listen to it and you'll understand.
Why did everything
Can't
go
back.
green?
There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
This is my own
Traveler,
voice.
You should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
2 days ago.
It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday.
What?
Okay, let's go!
We did leave the city. Interesting. And something happened. We couldn't leave, right?
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order
They're
from the Grand
trapping
Sage.
people in it,
Just
even though
wait
they
until
said that
tomorrow.
people might die?
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
Dicks.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either.
You think
We
they
just
would
received
tell
an order
you?
that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
So the Academia doesn't trust you at all.
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take
Why don't we
matters
just go
into
over
our
the
own
wall?
hands.
We've climbed
What?
mountains.
This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Huh? Why?
Leaving
Are
the
you
city
going to
might
leave
trigger
Paimon
a
behind?
disruption to our memories.
What if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you. Oh, Paimon knows that
Don't worry,
Paimon
Paimon. Stay.
Okay.
Sit.
Paimon will wait for you.
Good girl.
Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just
Okay, okay.
careful.
Please be careful. I get it. And then, what? We don't remember anything?
Memories.
Let's go and try to leave the city today. Saddest part?
Paimon would never see you again. You just disappeared.
Wait, we disappeared?
I waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back. You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look.
What did I promise?
Paimon, calm down. He's here now. I don't think he understood what you were saying.
Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day.
Still sorry, Paimon. I won't leave you behind.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh,
Nope.
Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world.
Okay, Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday?
Okay.
I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
We kind of like faded away. Are we in some kind of like bubble?
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention.
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
I don't even know that yesterday existed.
I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this
yeah.
way, we'll also never discover what's outside.
If our memories will be erased...
Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay.
Does she not have a physical
You want
form?
something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take
I know
care
she
of
said no one
Dunyarzad
can
for
see
me.
her, but I always thought this was like a projection. I didn't think this was actually her. Now I'm thinking that she doesn't... Like, she says she's not used to being stared at. Does she actually not have a physical form? Okay, she's back.
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
You need some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
To make something like this? Nahida, you
No,
really know
Thomas.
the Akasha like the back of your hand.
People physically
we can use this now to
couldn't
record a
see
message,
her.
right?
The Traveler and Paimon were the only two that could actually perceive her. Dea literally said, "There's no one there." She only could see the one girl sleeping on the bed.
Yep.
Because she could
I'll
sense her
help you save the
aura.
messages. It should be pretty
No
easy
one
to
can
use.
see Nada.
I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage
Nadia.
when they're outside the city.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now. Let's go then. Let's expose those sages.
I still think you should stay.
All right.
See you tomorrow, Paimon.
Okay. See you tomorrow, Traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far.
So this message.
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
Okay.
2?
Now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Okay, everything's green. Dendro powers.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Okay.
I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
What the hell is going on? I don't get what their plan is. Just to drain the memories?
An info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents.
Thomas just smiling.
There's another part here. We only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky.
It's black hole?
And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Actually what?
Why did the message end right there? What did the Traveler want to say?
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha.
Actually what? Why couldn't they just tell us?
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said even the final spaces also disappeared.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Space
All the
without human
bizarre spaces
presence.
I saw outside the... Was
The
that
real
space
world?
actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic?
Space that we were in
My
yesterday.
impression is that each day in this samsara, only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats.
True.
So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
A secret, huh? Considering she is an Archon, that is an interesting way of putting it. Almost bitter.
Hey, where are you going?
What happens if we kill someone? What happens if, like, someone dies in this, like, bubble? Do they just become one of those mindless puppets? Because they said spaces without human presence. I'm confused. Are we gonna leave the city again? Are we gonna talk? Oh no, we're gonna talk to what's her name? The not real her. The not human presence.
Do you want some alone time to think?
Or not. Guess I was wrong. That sun really hurt my eyes, I'm not gonna lie. Ow.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
The dance of Sarah's. It's that time already.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff.
That's how I felt the whole time. Yeah. But I love stuff like this. I like to, like, I don't really love, like, the time loop thing, but I love trying to figure stuff out, like, as it's going on.
Figured
It's
it
fun.
out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away.
I think I know the answer now.
Awesome, what is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first.
Okay. Because I really love this game, so, like, and I love the lore of it, so getting to, like, theorize is so much fun sometimes. Especially when it's such a mind-boggling one like this. Okay. Nahida! We're back! And I guess we have the answer. I don't know it, but I guess we have it.
You're back! I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival?
Dude, they literally said the same thing in Honkai. Literally, I've already compared this stream to Honkai stream, but in our last stream, our Honkai Impact stream, Elysia said to May, "Are you ready to graduate from your Elysian Realm journey and move on?" And there's just so many comparisons, mainly probably because they're both Honkai's, like, and Genshin's new chapters, and they're made by the same company. So maybe they, like, took inspiration from each other, like cute little lines like that, but I don't know. Alright, ask away, Miss Nadia.
Okay.
Nadia.
First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
Space without human presence.
The moon, illusions.
No.
People in Sumeru don't dream.
No. I'm just guessing. Can you guess?
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one. Those
Dreams
spaces
with no
remind
human
me of...
presence. Oh, okay,
Those
okay.
spaces remind me.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
We are all in a dream. It isn't.
People in Sumeru
Got it.
think they don't dream. But the truth is, the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when he was trying to describe them.
Yeah.
Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this? The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate. It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
It compiles wisdom of the entire populace.
That doesn't sound right.
Oh, no? It's powered by the
That
Gnosis?
doesn't sound right.
Oh,
I
okay.
genuinely thought it was the first one.
Dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams too. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
Just on crack.
So in other words,
and acid.
the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one
love
dreams
yes,
is a
dreams
blessing
are
from
dreams
greater
are fun.
Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick? The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
And they don't intend to stop there.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
Oh no.
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operate. The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content." Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared.
Okay.
My mind feels exhausted.
Okay, that's not it.
My mind feels...
maybe this one?
We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times.
Is that not it?
Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. The Grand Sage said, "That doesn't sound right."
I mean, I didn't think so, but...
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zeru's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle.
So how are we gonna stop them?
People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zeru's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine.
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
My brain hurts.
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
Right, because we're
Alright,
asleep.
last question.
We still have the real ones in our head.
Who am I?
The Dundro Archon.
They say that alchemical divination is the... Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions a hint that we're all dreaming? Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions hinting at...
The moon.
So you noticed.
You are Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
But it was the easiest.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali, Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
I have a lot of questions for you.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life.
Okay.
On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
I'm okay. I'm sure there's a lot. I'm good. I want to continue.
Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable.
It is, though. It really is.
After we end the Sub-Zero's festival, Samsara, we have to look into them.
We have to do more than look into them. We have to stop them.
Academia do this behind their Archon's back. This is ridiculous.
Because they don't think of her as their Archon.
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
A sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again.
It's not that hard of a riddle.
Oh, we're out of time today.
I'll tell you how to break free of the Samsara tomorrow.
Dreams have real private
See you
stuff
then.
too. Yes, they do.
Wait, now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Where's the one girl? She's not in that bed.
Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
Where is Dunazard?
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear? No way. Are we too late?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
We were so close.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad?
I knew this was gonna happen. I called it earlier. I knew she was gonna die. Frickin' Tepe all over again.
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad
no,
is
yes,
just a
it's
building
so
block of the dream that
sad.
helps to keep it going.
I knew this was gonna happen. I called it at the beginning of the stream when we found out she had the scales, or like the snake scales on her. I called it, and I really wish I wouldn't have, but it was really obvious. She had so many death flags. She had almost as many death flags as Child.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff, and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person.
At least she got to exist
But
a
even
little
so,
bit.
She still...
It still meant a lot to her.
Far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon,
You don't have your Gnosis. You have never had a connection to Celestia to gain your Archon powers, because they put it in that damn machine and wouldn't even take it out for a day so you could connect with Celestia. I don't give a fuck what they say. I hate the Academia now.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the Sage's fault, and theirs alone.
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
Yeah. Raiden A was sad for thousands of years.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Yes, let's go.
But how do we do that?
Although the Sub-Zero's festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Huh? So, how should we find that person?
Is it Neela?
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything
I
here
wanna
must
hug her
come
too.
from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Imagination? What do you mean by that?
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when a server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate, the
That's
dream
what
will
would
respond
appear.
in kind, and the server really will bring you gold and mora. But
So we have
right
to find
now,
who
our host
is the
is
host of the
unaware
dream.
that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food.
So we have to find the host then.
Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually...
How are we going to find them, though? If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
I feel like it's the red-haired
Even
girl.
if we did find them, how
Ni-
are we supposed
Nilu?
to make them
Nilu?
realize? After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker.
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host.
Just start
and
running
ending
around
the
a town.
samsara.
Just start running around
As
town.
for
We're
me,
living in a simulation. This is a dream.
out of
Wake
town?
up.
Are you going to that place full of dreams where the traveler went?
Yes. I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility. Naringo! Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
She definitely gives me healer vibes, by the way. I really hope she is the healer. Healer Archon. She would have to be the most powerful healer in the game permanently, so I hope she's broken. Because Venti is still useful, Zhongli is still useful, and A is still useful. So, like, if she's a healer, please be the best healer in the game.
Yeah.
Period.
Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake. Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream? Feels
Unlikely.
Like it would be...
Acknowledging their plan would probably become aware, and they were dreaming.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control, like Nahida and us. So,
Math is equal to
what do you
everything
think the
and
host
equal
of the
but
dream
wisdom.
is?
Yeah, that's true. I definitely agree with that statement, but there's lots of different kinds of knowledge. It doesn't always have to be math and facts.
Oh, that would make sense. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sub-Zero's festival, right? Pretty core character. Let's go ask him some...
I don't actually think it's him, but I think it's Nelu, because she's a main character. But we'll see. Dude, what if it was Dory? What if Dory just shows up and she's like, she's just like aware that she's in a dream and she's just like floating in a bath of Mora?
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
You're dreaming.
Everything's fine. Just, it's a little hard to explain. Would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
An experiment? That came out of nowhere. I'm listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Could you make a wish?
Imagine your wish coming true before your very eyes.
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sub-Zero's festival tradition or something?
Less questions, more wishing!
Okay.
So forceful.
Okay. My wish. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't seem like herself.
Dude, how is Dea gonna react when she finds out?
Love her. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Fairest Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
Oh, dude, no!
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
No!
Oh, is it that obvious? After what I just said,
man, I feel so bad. The love of his life.
When
and he
she
doesn't
placed
even
the
know
hat
it.
of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy Sub-Zero's festival. What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years, 100 years,
You should have
I'll
proposed.
serve her till the end of time.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, that
He
was
should have
a
got
bit
down
much.
on one knee right
Felt
there.
like the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing. Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh, you're...
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies per person. Back home you go.
Dun dun dun! Yeah, I figured it wasn't him.
Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy.
I feel like it's Nulu. I could be wrong, but...
It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her. But none of them has any idea that she...
My lady, step back.
That sounds like Dea!
Is it
right.
Dea?
This is...
It could be Dea.
But Dea can handle them! Hey, Traveler!
Dea has been the only one to change, right? And this entire, like, thing, Dea is the only one who has, like, acknowledged that something is going on. She sensed that her lady... She, like, felt her aura, right?
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take...
Take Dunyarzad and leave.
Hey, this is my job. The homie Yanni's pay me, not you.
You're wasting your breath.
You... Fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Anyway, watch yourself.
Is it not Dea?
So
Someone
you
that
got
doesn't
yourself
care
some
about
backup.
her. Is it Bodice?
A new punching bag.
Supporting fire!
No, my sword! Witness the power of Go. Emerge, right now.
There is no escape!
Where do you think I'll
Be back.
Following orders.
Ugh.
Fire it up!
Archers. I hate archers.
Right here. Right now.
you just taking your anger out on those guys?
I'm just angry at myself.
You and Nahida both. Oh, and speaking of her, Paimon just remembered something. Remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up? She said it was because she had forgotten something.
I do remember that.
So Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed
Maybe
it out
we'll get
to
some
us.
clues.
Yeah. Even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still help us more than this.
Needle in a haystack, yeah. Okay. Okay.
This is the place. It's rude and... Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay.
Windows are unlocked, so it's okay to
Paimon's
break
gonna
in.
take a peek inside. This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it?
Okay. The written note. The folks recorded up here, Dunyarzad reference are...
Wow.
I'm not reading that whole thing, I'm sorry.
This. Sounds like she was always thinking of us even while we were away. Even though she was also busy preparing for the Sub-Zero's festival and had all her health problems to worry about. She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sub-Zero's festival, right? If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
Dunyarzad. God damn it, this fucking game!
I have to now.
I really hope Lesser Lord Kusanali can find a way to save her. Like, I really do. Are we gonna go hug the clone?
It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
Thank you.
Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
Poor Dunyarzad. I knew she was gonna die, but like, dude, they made it worse. So much worse than Tepe. At least we don't still see her empty puppet.
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zerus.
I could barely recall it now.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Dunyarzad?
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come...
Not to leave any behind any
Where are
regrets.
we going this time?
To watch the dance. We're gonna watch the dance! Okay, we're gonna watch the dance. We'll make it happen this time.
you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organ. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency.
How did things turn out like this?
They're fake. That's how.
Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the academia.
I don't care, I'm gonna kill him.
Drag you into this.
Traveler.
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste. Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
Just like I thought.
Oh, of course! If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this. So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
Hold on a moment.
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
But there's some there, so I was right.
The
I
greater
called
Lord
it.
brought forth new
I called
Padisaras
it.
in memory of the goddess of flowers.
She is the one who controls the dream. I called that shit. Just because I knew it was going to be a main character.
That beautiful
It's
shade
Nilou.
of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice.
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Nilou, close your eyes.
Huh?
Imagined a grand sage and his entourage are not here in front of you.
You guys are acting weird. Hey!
They disappeared! So
Haha, clap clap, I was right.
Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilou's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage.
I should have pieced that together considering we've seen them earlier and she said they were purple.
People assumed there will be food on a plate, and Nilou assumed there would be real Padisaras in the flower pots. So when you saw the flowers, you...
Correct.
But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilou realize...
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
How did you come to that conclusion?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sabzeruz festival?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City.
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story.
Okay.
His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City, and founded the Academia.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Yes. But his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro
don't
Archon.
dream, so he did
So
find
she
the Dendro
blessed him
Archon.
in the form of a
She
dream.
came to him.
Paimon understands where you're coming
Interesting.
from now. That's a really interesting connection.
Now that Nalu is aware of it.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over too.
Is she gonna do the dance? I've waited
Since we're
like
in
3
a dream,
hours, so
Let's
hopefully.
make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can.
I've been waiting this whole time for this. Let's go! So have I. Crystal Fly. Oh my god, it's so
The
pretty!
wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zero's.
I love it. She's changing the world around her. Because she's aware she's dreaming. That's so cool! It's fading away! The illusion is no more.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
What? She's okay? If she's here, can she return to her real body? Will she be okay? Please? Or is it just her ghost? Either way, I'm happy she did get to see the dance. That was really pretty. That was a good cutscene. Oh. They know how to punch you in the heart, don't they?
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
My head hurts.
Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night? Paimon thinks it was after the Sub-Zero's festival. The Sub-Zero's festival! Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero samsara?
I remember now.
Quick, take off your Akasha terminal!
Let's go see Dunyarzad. We have to see if she's okay.
She's not in her room. What happened?
Let's go to the usual spot.
What usual spot?
Because remember, she brought her over here. Right. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Well done, Traveler and Paimon. And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are...
Yeah, that's not Catherine.
Oh, Traveler Paimon.
That's not Catherine.
Something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream. And I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sub-Zero's.
Oh. You're not Catherine.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sub-Zero's festival. And Dunyarzad, did you save her?
It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her
Thank
consciousness is still weak.
you. Thank you for saving her. I would have been seriously upset if it was another Tepe.
Favorite bench?
Oh, I wouldn't call it my favorite. I would call it my least favorite now. In all honesty, after how many times we were forced to sit in it, but alright. Oh no, I got stuck on the door again. Thank you, God of Wisdom. Yes, yes, yes. Lesser Lord Kusanale, you are now Greater Lord Kusanale, and I want to hear nothing about it.
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's...
After we parted on the last day of the Sumeru's festival, I left the city and saw what the traveler had described.
It's trippy hearing her voice
Among the
coming out of your
countless
mouth,
dreams,
Catherine.
I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion. Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible. But it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara.
So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end. Not a moment too soon.
A true miracle.
Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. I need to spend more time observing human emotions.
Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently.
All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all,
Why do you look like Catherine?
To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
That's fucked up.
How did you do that? Poor Catherine. Does this mean you can also occupy other people's consciousness?
No, because Catherine's not real. She's not a real person.
Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal. The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha. I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet.
I called that shit! I called that shit! Catherine's not human. She is a machine made by Snezhnaya to spy on everyone. I called it. Fuck yeah!
What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary of Surasthana?
That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru.
Yeah, but it wasn't confirmed when I said that. Then it was confirmed.
At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them since. However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me, a symbol of her passing.
So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest? How dare you!
In some ways,
I am proud, and I'm allowed to be. I called that in 1.3 when people started noticing that she had a lock on the back of her neck. Then we learned from the Tevat Traveler's Guide that the Adventurers Guild is based in Snezhnaya. I called that shit in 1.3.
And I'm still really far away from being able to call myself the God of Wisdom. Moreover, the Academia is also more proficient at governing this country.
To me, you're already an excellent Archon.
You got a lot of believers. Just look at the Subzero's festival. Everyone who showed up truly loves you.
Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom as long as I can connect my consciousness to the Akasha. Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority.
Save Irminsul? Is it dying?
Up to being a deity in the meantime.
The Irminsul tree is literally the lifeblood of this world, so what if it dies?
Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here and there. Doing all that should be enough.
No one has realized the issue with the Akasha?
You mean how the Akasha stops you from having dreams?
Yeah, it's been such a long time. No one's noticed something's up?
It's not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared. Ultimately, it's all rooted in the sage's misdirection.
Misdirection?
The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality and wisdom, even if the truth is that their dreams are being reaped by the Akasha. With their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize their use of the Akasha to facilitate their research. Besides, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata must have created the Akasha.
The enemy of the God of Wisdom is wisdom itself.
That's why I've never come out strongly against this. Anyway, the perspective advocated by the sages drowned out any voices of doubt. By now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk about their dreams.
At the Avidia Forest, there was this incense that made the traveler fall unconscious and dream of a huge tree and a red sky.
You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world.
What makes sense?
Yeah, so you do know! We've been wanting to ask you what that was about, and if the red sky was related to Conria.
It seems like the traveler established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul. Perhaps her last memory before she died. As you two probably know, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared after the disaster in Conria. The timings of these events do line up.
Well, that was just... Have you watched the original trailer for Genshin where it talks about the story arcs? Like, you see Diluc and then it talks about freedom. The god Barbados' ideal is freedom, and then Ningguang and hers is... And then it talks about Zhongli and his thing of contracts. And then it showed Ayaka for Eternity. Well, when it talked... Well, we saw Sino for Sumeru, and it started talking about the ideals of the God of Wisdom, but instead of talking about the ideals of wisdom, it had something completely different, and it said, the God of Wisdom's enemy is wisdom itself. That's the only line we got for Sumeru. And... shoot. For Snezhnaya, it was... it's the only other one I remember. She is a god with no love left for her people, and they have no love left for her. They only wish to be on her side when her... war on destiny comes to its end, or something like that.
A message from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? We thought it was from the Scarlet King.
The Scarlet King? That god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dwellers still worship him. You probably just heard some of their conspiracies.
Nice.
Okay, so what does the message mean?
Just go back and watch it. It's the original Tavat trailer.
I still haven't managed to decipher.
Basically says all the arcs that we're going to go through.
Isn't currently capable of doing
Liyue
that.
was arc 1. Mondstadt was the prequel arc. Inazuma was arc 2. Sumeru is arc 3. Fontaine is arc 4. Fire Nation is arc 5. Snezhnaya is Arc 6. And Conria is Arc 7, and then Beyond is Arc 8.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual
Many people thought that meant the Dark Sea. I personally think it means space, maybe another world, but it's probably the Dark Sea.
Many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. I've warned, but I believe this is the key to saving Irminsul. That's why I've kept trying to decipher it.
Oh, Tainari also said that Irminsul is sick! Is it because of the contaminated consciousness? But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about, it seems like our search for you was all in vain.
The Traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that. No, we must decipher its secrets. I've already eliminated all other factors that might affect Irminsul. This is the only one left. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine at the Avidia. You also
I didn't mean to click it again. I meant to say I'm done.
As you a message, the Scarlet Key. Okay. Greater Lord, many devoted but I believe so. The tree, but the Traveler was no. This puzzle.
I meant to say I'm done. I don't. I've read everything else.
I hope my answers were satisfactory, Seeker.
Now please give Catherine her mechanical body back.
Zod's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the Sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct
Same. That's why most people think she's going to come in 3.2.
In the immediate future.
All of the gods have come in. Well, that's not true because Venti was in 1.0. Zhongli was 1.1. Raiden was 2.1 or 2.2. So for 3.1, we already know that we're not getting Lesser Lord Kusanale. We're getting what's her name, Nilu, and Sino. So
leave everything to us. What a relief.
Because the Archon isn't usually the character they hold out on.
This is truly the most exhausting.
They usually make you wait for the character they think people are gonna want the most. So I feel like Yae Miko, Alhaitham is going to be one of the last characters we get in Sumeru.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here? Do either of you know?
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker. We happened to walk by, so we thought we'd wait for you to wake up.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime. Oh, I'm fine. I better go. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Lesser Lord. Happy birthday. Even though her birthday was like 2 months ago in game time. We were just trapped in a dream about it. New mail? Because it's the next day. Chongyun. It's Chongyun's birthday. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm not done playing because I gotta spend a bunch of resin. But I am gonna end stream here because we did complete the quest. That was insane. I don't know if there's an Act 3. Doesn't look like Act 3's out yet, so that's fine. So in the next one, I'm definitely planning on streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow I want to do the event quest, and then I want to do some of the maybe what's his name's quest, Tanari's quest. I think that would be cool. So I hope to see you guys there. As always, this has been Soul Rain, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!